It's me again, Mary Ann from New Jersey. It is almost 8 o'clock here in the morning. Welcome again to our channel. And if you are new, please subscribe. Thank you. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you for following us. And right now it is cloudy. And today will be 89 degrees. Oh no, there's a squirrel in the garden. I got distracted by a squirrel in the garden. And last night we had a big rainstorm. So this morning I am going to check the garden, making sure that all the vegetables are upright, because sometimes if there's a big storm, the plants can fall to the ground. So we want our plants upright. So let's check. Let's go into the garden. Plants grow so fast after a rainstorm. So I'm excited to check this morning if there's new babies, new fruits. So let's go. So up here, let's see the string beans. Look at the string beans. Lots of blooms. Lots of blooms. I'm excited for this. Oh, look. Those tiny babies. In a couple of days, they will be ready for harvest. Wow, lots of blooms here. Look at that blooms. Oh, exciting. And I'm going to show to you everyone our grapevines here. We have grapes here, fruits, look. I'm excited. These are seedless grapes. We have 3 plants here. We have 1 green, 1 red, and 1, it's like a dark purple grapes. So, and this is our first year. There's another bunch of fruits in there too. Look at that. There are several here. And here, look at that. And also here, there's more fruits. Also here, they're getting bigger. The fruits are getting bigger. Let's continue here. Cucumbers, still no fruits, no blooms. Those are cucumbers. They are not very healthy. There's something wrong maybe in that plants. I don't know. And this is kale. I'm going to remove the top of the cover for this, the netting, because I want to harvest kale in a couple of minutes. I need to cook something and I need kale. I like kale. I can eat kale every day. Here we go. Here's the plants. They're lacinato kale. And here's another one here too. We need to harvest this too. That's it. And this is the dill volunteers. They just grow in there. And in this garden here, look, all our tomato plants are upright. They are all upright. Couple of years ago, I used cages around tomato plants, and I didn't like it because when a big rainstorm hit, oh, the plants also drop on the ground as well as the cages. But this style, this way of putting the tomato plants upright, and this post here is very stable and it doesn't fall when there is a big storm. So tomatoes are doing good. Look at those tiny tomatoes. Not really tiny, but small. Small tomatoes in there. More tomatoes. Look. Exciting. I noticed these leaves here of the tomato plants. It is distorted. Where's that? Because the shape is not right. Look at the leaves. Maybe the plant is going stress. I'm not sure. The next couple of, I think the next 15 days, the temperature will be 90 upward. So it's going to be hot, and I'm going to water these plants so that they will have enough water. They will not get thirsty. Look at those babies. These are sugary tomatoes. Sugary, so maybe it's very sweet from the name itself, sugary. And that's lots of blooms in there. That's sun gold. And here's our melons, tons of blooms. And by the way, this later this day, I'm going to spray this melons, tomatoes, beans. What else I have to spray? Winter squash, summer squash, peppers, eggplants with calcium. In this way, I can prevent rotting of fruits. So this I'm going to do later in the day, because the next couple of days, according to the forecast, there is no rain. So looking good. Look at the melon. These melons here is only one plant in this area here, and one plant in this area here, and one plant in this area here. But look, they have a lot of shoots or new growths. So I'm glad I just plant one in each spot, or else too crowded. And here's our watermelon here. I see some flowers in there, not a lot, but this is just one plant of watermelon. Look at that. The runners are too many. So exciting. I have few blooms in here, but I didn't see baby watermelon. I'm afraid these plants are too late. Because I plant this late because the bugs, I had to restart again. And our sunflower volunteers, no flowers yet. Here's our bed of watermelon, crimson watermelons. Here they are. And later I'm going to harvest some Swiss chards so I can cook for egg omelette for tomorrow morning, Sunday tomorrow morning. So I have to cook early and go to church. Here we go, more watermelons. And our peas, they're doing good, lots of blooms. This is giant Oregon giant snow. No, Oregon giant pea snow. And here's our rhubarb plants. I'm going to harvest rhubarb later to make what do you call this? Rhubarb pie to bring to church tomorrow, because the people at church, they like my rhubarb pie. Rhubarb custard pie. I'm eyeing also of, I noticed there are beetles here in the garden. I killed yesterday 5 of them. These are my big red peppers. Lots of blooms in there. There's no babies yet, because again it's late. I plant the seeds late. And more pepper plants here. Pepper plants. And there's my volunteer flowers, petunia. I have several here. All of my flowers this year, they are all volunteers. So thank you for the volunteers. And I'm very thankful for the rainstorm. Last night I don't have to water the plants this morning. Thank you, Lord Jesus. Here we go. More sunflower volunteers. Look, I have baby eggplants here. Look, look, look at that. This is millionaire hybrid eggplant. Look at that. Oh, exciting. I noticed this plant has a lot of blooms. That plant there is lonely, no bloom. This one has babies. Look at that. Oh, in a couple of days they will be ready. And here's my honey rock melons. Lots of blooms in there. Honey rock. Lots of blooms. And here's my volunteer tomato plants. It's blooming, look. Volunteers. It's blooming, so maybe later I'm going to tie this into this stake. Because the plant is getting longer. Longer and longer. Of course it's growing and I don't want the plant to fall to the ground. And here's my summer squash. This is early prolific straight neck summer squash. Oh, I see a bloom. Ah, that's a boy. No, not a boy. That's a male. That's a male because no bumps. There's no bump. It's just like skinny thing there. So that's a boy. I didn't see a female flower. But I noticed the plants is really growing so fast. This is big already. The fact that I sow the seeds too late. This is I didn't see bloom yet. Here's best melon. I didn't see any blooms. No blooms. Here's best melon. And here's my carrots and some beans in there. And here, garlic. I think I'm going to harvest this garlic Monday, which is 2 days from now. I think we are ready. Alright everyone. Everything is doing very well here inside the garden. So, thank you for coming along with me. I hope you're growing something too. I like to grow something. I like gardening. Let's harvest some kale. So let's start. And notice the leaves are big. Look. And there's no bugs in there. Yay! That netting works. Look at these leaves. They are big.